are you? Today is Sunday, the 22nd. We had heat. It was hot. For those of you who don't know, I did a market yesterday with Mom. We did Pride in Brookings, South Dakota. It was 100 degrees there. It was 100 degrees in Sioux Falls. The wind was atrocious. We did have our tent. Thankful for the tent and the shade, what little it did for us. The heat, I think I drank at least 6 water bottles full of water, plus my Diet Mountain Dew. I probably had 3 of those, and that was just during the fair, just during the 11 to 3 or 4, I guess it was. We got there at 9 o'clock, 9:15. Setup was a little crazy. We mistakenly said we didn't have, Mom gave number 7. I thought we were 9. They went with 7. They put us where 7 was. And by the time they realized that we were number 9, we were already set up. The tent was already staked in. And I was just like, it's fine. Hindsight, we probably should have moved because we would have been a little shadier. Maybe less wind. The wind really kind of beat us up for a lot of the time we were there. The people, again, were friendly. They actually had a drag show that we got to see. The people that were doing the drag show were absolutely gorgeous. They were very friendly. They were from Club David in Sioux Falls, if you guys have ever been here. They were some of the dancers that they use at Club David. They had the DJ from Club David come and MC. So that was cool. So we had music the whole entire time. It's kind of roasted. I didn't film any of it because there was music and I would have gotten flagged. So Mom made the first sale. She sold one of her Pride pillows that she made with the Cricut. She sewed them together with her machine, and then, the last little bit she hand sewed. So 2 of the big pillows of hers sold. I do have a list. We didn't sell a lot, but our booth fee was only $25. It was a 45-minute drive, so gas wasn't that much. So I'll go over Mom's first. So Mom sold a pillow. She sold a gnome. She sold something for $10. I'm not sure. Maybe cat toys. A keychain and some magnets. More catnip. The other pillow and some magnets. So she had $59 in total. So hers alone made the booth fee back with no problem. I sold a mushroom pop. I sold my dragon, the red and black dragon, and the gummy worm. That all went to one family, so $30 order. I sold the rainbow dino and some scrunchies. The cat, the handmade, I winged it black cat with the white paws. Sold that one. Sold a whale, the stingray, the little rainbow stingray. The dino, the other rainbow dino, so both of those sold, so I'm completely sold out. Those were, I will link the pattern below, but it was really super easy, you guys, super easy to follow. I sold another cat, so that was the little pink cat, I believe. The puppy, the little miniature puppy, it was like this big. A kid came by and said, "What do you have for $4?" And I'm like, do I want the $4? Do I want to wait for another $1 in case I don't know. I gave it to him. He got a $1 discount because he was cute. So I sold a puppy for $4, which it's Dollar Tree yarn. It didn't hurt me any. I sold another mushroom pop. I was only able to make 1 mushroom pop while we were there because it was just so hot, and it was actually, we kept busy. It was just hot. I sold the axolotl. Must have been the purple one, or maybe no, it would. I guess I don't know if it was the pink laying down one or the purple. Not quite sure. they were priced the same. And then another whale. So I made those 5 whales. I sold 2 out of the 5. So that's pretty good. And the stingray. So total I only made 114, which isn't bad. I mean, again, our booth fee was only $25, so it is what it is. My PayPal fees were probably, I only did 4 orders on my PayPal, so like $37. I don't think it was more than $2 or $3 for PayPal fees. Closer to the $2 mark, I think. And we made the decision. It took us a while to tear down. Normally it doesn't take us long to tear down at all, but because of the heat, Mom and I were just wiped. We were, I had to like stop, take my breath, sit down, stop, take my breath, sit down. Like just hauling stuff. It would have been a lot easier if we could have pulled the cars right up onto the grass, right next to the tent, and then we could have loaded from there. But it was like half a football field away. Like it was quite the trek, and the ground was soft, so the carts weren't going that well. And but other than that, I mean, it was a good day. People were friendly. So I mean, we did take our breaks because it's 100 freaking degrees. You better be taking a break. But there was a lot of people there. For as hot as it was, they were giving out free water. They were giving out free electric lights. They even had ices at one point that they were giving out. So, I mean, they kept people hydrated, which is great. So, Mom and I went and ate at Arby's afterwards. And just to cool off, I wanted my core body temperature cool because I didn't want to start driving and get cold from the air conditioning and then like just fall asleep, because I know my body and I know that as soon as I stop moving, if I'm stopped like in motion, that I'm going to fall asleep. And so we were at Arby's. I worked on my 50-cent auction because I had to get all those closed out. And so we were there probably 45 minutes to almost an hour. We were home by 6:30, 7 o'clock, dropped Mom off. And then we decided definitely that we weren't going to do T-Less Road because 100 degrees. We just didn't think we could do it 2 days in a row. But as I sat in my chair, I was playing a game on my phone, and I fell asleep in my chair playing a game because I was that just wiped. And Connor's like, "How are you playing a game but you fell asleep?" I don't know, buddy. I was tired. Dawn made me supper in the air fryer last night, or I probably would have just went without. Yeah, so I did stay up a good portion of the night, but I just was not, I didn't move out of my chair. I did not crochet. My crochet is still in the car, matter of fact. So I did not even lift up a hook, didn't do any of that. So I did get my 50-cent auction stuff ready, so I did all that this morning in preparation. We meet at 3:30, and then we have to be there at 3 or 3:15ish, and then people start showing up between 3:30 and 4:15. They have to be there by 4:15. So I knew it was going to be hot, but I was prepared. A lot of people canceled, which I understand. I'm not going to hold that against them. Sellers and buyers alike. I didn't have a lot out there, so 50 cents. Okay, you can't make it. That's not a big deal. But sold about $40 worth of stuff, and with everybody that showed up, I think I came home with like 35 or 30, 32, 33, something like that. Mom and I went into Dollar Tree, so if you're seeing this today is Sunday the 22nd, and you are interested in Dollar Tree vinyl or Dollar Tree galvanized steel plaque things, they have them 4 for $1. 4 for $1. There's a sale right now. So if you guys are interested in that, go check out your Dollar Tree. And if you, especially if you've got a kid that's into vinyl or something, it's cheap. You can practice with it. I don't know how reliable it is, but I mean, it's something that if you're using it for smaller projects, maybe it would be good enough to use. So I don't know why they're having a sale on it. But you know, the cutout metal galvanized things, those are $4 for $1. So they have like the trucks and the different shapes. And if you have a Cricut or, you know, one of those die cutting machines, or, you know, even laser cutting machines, maybe that's something that might interest you. So that was today. We verified it. I saw it online on Facebook, and we went today, and they did have it. So there you go. So I got up to the checkout and I said, I promise I'm not a stripper. I wanted to say I'm a hooker, but I didn't. I held back. I said I'm not a stripper, even though I have all these ones. I promise you. So I made her laugh, made Mom laugh. That's my goal, is to make Mom laugh. So all in all, $150 for a weekend. I guess it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So we do plan on having a rummage sale this week. I don't know how much crocheting I'll get done. I'm hoping to do the 50-cent auction along with the rummage sale, so I can list while I'm out there sorting through things, and hopefully have a bigger week next week. And you guys could say some prayers for my mom. As all these first comes up, it's been really hard on her, on me, on my sister. But my mom's 47th anniversary is tomorrow. So we're gonna go swimming. So I will be with her a good chunk of the day, but it's not all day, and it's not at night, and it's not when she's in bed by herself. So if you could just say some prayers for her, comfort and strength, and that she gets some sleep. She's still not sleeping. So I love you, Mom, if you're watching. She doesn't watch very many of them, but I do worry about her. So, and for those of you that are new and don't know, my dad passed away in January 17th of non-alcoholic liver cirrhosis, and along with that he had a loose heart valve, so that wasn't pumping as well as it should have been either. But towards the end, his kidneys and liver both failed, basically. They told him on a Friday, and that following Friday he was gone, so less than a week. But he fought that for over a year for what he knew. What happens is when you're big, like me or like him, you weigh too much, your liver gets what they call fatty liver, and that fatty liver eventually will turn to liver cirrhosis, non-alcoholic kind. Once it gets to that point, you usually don't know until it's too late. So, and of course, with his age and his weight and his heart, he was not a candidate for a liver transplant. But on the other note, again, if you could just pray for my mom, I'd appreciate it. If you also have a need to do so or would like to do so, you can pray for my nieces and my sister. Just comfort, you know, after losing her ex-husband and their dad. There's a lot of mixed emotions, because he died of liver failure because of alcohol and not the other way around. So it was really touchy between the two, and they're so close together, 4 months apart basically. So it's been rough. But I was talking to Tracy Cakes. She probably doesn't watch this, but Tracy is one of my auction community girls. She lives in Minnesota, and I was talking to her during all the tornadoes the other night, and I know a lot of the auction community has been thinking about me and all these firsts that are coming up, you know, Father's Day and everything else. So I appreciate that. If you guys are watching, I do appreciate the love, and I'm sorry I'm not back yet. I am working, I just don't have the time to sit down for that many hours and then do all the shipping. But I am selling stuff, so, you know, there's that. Just a different way of selling. You can see my back end of my car is still full. Mom and I don't unload, most of the time don't unload right away after a show, because we're both just wiped. She's got a lot of problems with her knees. That is arthritis, but they've tried all kinds of different shots and different things, and
She's tried patches on her knees and Tiger Balm and different, and it just doesn't get to whatever the root of the problem is. So anyway, all right, I will love you and leave you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful Sunday. I hope you had a great weekend. Again, if you're making things for the Garfield make-along, if you're still watching, put a cat emoji down in the comments below. If you're making stuff for the Garfield make-along, my information will be down in the description below. If you can mail stuff anytime, and then we will collect it all and then give it to the school. So, all right, you guys, I love you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.